Hello YouTube, how you doing? It's Drama TV once again with some delicious news, and starting off with Kris Tyson. Ava aka Kris Tyson from MrBeast has been exposed for being a pedophile. Well, that's an allegation we got to see on Kris Tyson.
This ain't true. And this screenshot is Kris Tyson talking one-on-one with him. And at this point, he would have been 16. And here we go. Here is the picture of them meeting up together. I'm gonna censor his face. And as you can see right there's Karl right there, there's Kris Tyson right there. Kris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Kris Tyson was in college. And of course, the moment he was able to drive, he takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere, bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary because there's RV parks, there's the Walmart parking lot, there's plenty of areas you can go instead of going to a place that's very unfamiliar to you to camp out there, especially in a secluded area. So the real question is, if he was talking to Kris Tyson, who is interested in both men and women, since he was 13 years old and Kris Tyson was in college, why did he take a camper van out to see him and take it out in the middle of the woods in this secluded area? And then he met up with him like 2 days later, like the picture.
And on these allegations, MrBeast also addresses these allegations, where on an X talk show, they talked about this, and MrBeast has these words to say on these allegations.
Kris Tyson is a stupid nigger tranny, and I'm glad he got exposed. I was only friends with this faggot because I don't want to lose brand deals. But now I can finally get away from this disgusting creature. Hey nigger, explain yourself.
Well, also a former member of MrBeast crew has come forward to claim MrBeast already knew about Kris Tyson being weird the whole time. And Jake Franklin, well, many of you have seen him in many MrBeast videos, he tweeted, "Jimmy already knew." Also regarding the allegations on Kris Tyson old YouTube channel found where he shared revenge porn pics of his audience of Janet McCurdy from iCarly. And many people like Skyboy and Violent Fights have to say that this guy is over. But well, before moving on towards any conclusion, let me show you footage of Kris Tyson saying the hard R has resurfaced on the internet.
What?
He said nigger back in 2009.
You do know I'm watching this for 10 hours straight on a live stream.
I see.
Yeah.
No, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the N-word.
Well, you just said the N-word.
But I'm not relevant.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you can say the N-word.
Well, now here comes the question. What happened to Dr. Disrespect after all those allegations? And is same gonna repeat with Kris Tyson? Well, Sneeko questions Pokemon and other streamers for calling out Dr. Disrespect allegation, but not Kris Tyson's. And he says, you actually have receipt and you haven't said a word yet.
Pokimane and Kenya, these two Twitch streaming females, where's the consistency? When are you gonna go and disavow Kris and MrBeast? You have way more information. You actually have the receipts and you haven't said a word yet. Immediately Dr. Respect, ew, disgusting, worst person ever. Kris from MrBeast silent. And you know why? Because he's a transgender. Because you don't want to disavow the woke community. You don't want to go against your own people. It wasn't about Dr. Respect messaging a 17-year-old. It was about a white straight man that you disagree with.
And well, a guy DogPack404 tweeted, "I work for MrBeast. Ava Kris Tyson is the tip of the iceberg." And well, a guy named Rob said, if this guy really did work for MrBeast, this situation got even more strange. But well, here's another point. It means this guy was supporting a pedo for all these years without speaking out, right? But well, let me take you towards something very important. The 13-year-old minor at a time, who is 20 now, responds to Kris Tyson being exposed for having sexually suggestive texts with him and meeting up with him when he was 16. And at minor mentioned, Ava never did anything wrong, just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of. I'm not a victim of anything being claimed in these videos or at all. And well, many people are making an assumption, the victim after being paid by Kris to say this. and you can also see that meme he posted on the screen. Also, Keemstar revealed that Kris Tyson supported a cartoon CP artist. And he tweeted, Kris Tyson supported a cartoon CP artist, Shadman, that drew my daughter at age 8 in a sexual manner. This is a known fact. Privately, me and Kris Tyson even had a conversation about this roughly a month ago, and it still upset me. This is not misinformation, this is a fact. And already many people have started trolling, like you can see this Photoshop pic, MrBeast's next video. I left my tranny friend alone with children on an island for 30 days. If he does not touch the kids for 30 days, he will win 100k, heard he lost. And we got to see a reply he lost within the first hour. And well, things turn more serious when Andrew Tate has to say this. He calls out MrBeast and Kris Tyson.
So MrBeast's tranny friend, he's been caught talking to kids, trying to fuck children. Surprise, surprise. Didn't see that one coming. Fucking hell. You know what's most amazing to me about this whole scenario? That nobody seems to point out this guy's name. MrBeast. Do you think that's a bit of a strange name? I'm sure I could Google it and there'd be some bullshit reason why he's called MrBeast. I'm sure they're coming with some stupid story that when he was a kid, he had a figurine called Beast, and then when he grew up, he wanted to be a figurine. Some fucking garbage. Why would the largest YouTube channel with an affinity towards children in the world be named after the beast from the devil? Why would that happen? Is that a coincidence? Considering the fact that you don't get to become the largest YouTube channel in the world without permission from the Matrix, because they throttle the accounts they don't like, and they take subscribers off, and they prevent the accounts that tell the truth from getting views. If you're getting that many views and that many subscribers, it's because they're pushing you to the front with the algorithm. They want the kids to see you. And by coincidence, this account they want the kids to see is named after the beast. And these are the same people who openly admit they're coming for your children. They chant it in the streets at LGBT parades. We're coming for your kids, because the LGBT agenda has no future without your children. They can't have kids. They can't reproduce. They need your kids. They need to come and take yours. And they're open about it. And they put their flags everywhere. They have their month. And they put all their bullshit propaganda in schools to try and convince kids to do all this insanity and confuse children. And at the same time, the largest YouTube channel aimed at children in the world, now, coincidentally, one of them becomes a tranny who tries to fuck kids. And that's being normalized. And it's all called the Beast. And it's an accident? Call me a conspiracy theorist. Seems pretty fucking obvious to me what they're doing.
Well, this is for today's, and this matter is going very serious. What is your opinion? Do let me know in the comment section below. I hope you like the video. Do make sure to drop a like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Signing off.